Owning a beautiful home is a dream of many people. What if you get tax benefits along with it? My video is all about it.
Home loan is a long-term commitment. Even though government has come up with many affordable schemes and banks have come up with good packages with attractive EMIs, we still have so many doubts in our mind. Like, should I go for construction of home or buy a home? Should I apply a joint home loan? Or what are the tax benefits which I could get through a home loan? Throughout this video, I'll give you a general idea about what are the tax benefits that you could get through a home loan. As you all know, EMI has two components, interest part and principal part. Best thing about home loan is you could claim both as deduction under IT Act. First, let's look into interest component. Government has prescribed certain maximum limits for self-occupied property. Self-occupied means you or your family members use that property for residential purpose. So take the situation, you're going for a home loan and using that home loan either you are purchasing or constructing a home and start living in it, or you already have a home and you're going for some renovation. So Act says take 2 lakh as deduction if the loan is for purchase or construction and the construction should have been completed within a period of 5 years, or take only 30,000 as deduction if the home loan is for renovation or extension, and if the construction could not be completed within a period of 5 years, then also take 30,000 as deduction. Next comes interest on let out property. Let out property means you're taking a home loan and after construction you're letting out to some other people for rent. But home loan is in your name and you'll start paying EMI on it. In that case, there is no limit for claiming interest. Whatever is shown in your interest certificate, you can claim it as deduction. And after claiming all deduction, if there is a loss, under house property, maximum loss allowed is 2 lakh in a particular year. And balance loss you can set off in the 8 financial years, 8 subsequent years. That is, if your loan certificate shows 2,50,000 as interest paid, you could claim only 2 lakh in a year, and the balance 50,000 you could carry forward in next 8 financial years. Here comes pre-construction interest. It means interest paid during construction period. Many of you have doubt like when should I start claiming interest as deduction? If a loan is availed from the next month, you'll start paying your EMI. But purchase or construction will take a few months or maybe even years. But you have to keep in your mind like construction should have been completed within a period of 5 years for claiming interest as deduction. So whatever interest you have paid during your under construction period, you could not claim it as deduction immediately, but only when your house is complete in all sense and you get a completion certificate. And this could be claimed as 5 equal installments from the financial year when your construction is complete along with your regular interest. And you should also keep in mind that this pre-construction is interest is allowed only in case of purchase or construction and not in case of renovation loan. In the previous slides, we saw what are the tax benefits you could claim on interest component. And now let's see what are the additional benefits you could claim along with interest components under Chapter 6A. It is applicable only to individual assessees and not to any companies or partnership firms. And these are the maximum deductions allowable under different sections. that is under 80C you could get 1,50,000. Under section 80EA you could claim 50,000. Under 80EEA you could claim 1,50,000. And there are various conditions in order to claim that deduction. Let's look into detail. As I have mentioned earlier, EMI has two components, principal and interest. In the previous slides, we saw what are the tax benefits you could get on interest components. Now, let's see what are the additional benefits you could get along with tax benefits on interest component. Under section 80C, you could get a maximum deduction of 1,50,000 on your principal component. And there are various conditions you must fulfill to get this deduction. First one is your loan should be for a purchase or construction of a house property. It is not allowable if your loan is for a renovation purpose, and you must possess a home loan certificate. And also you must keep in mind this deduction is allowable only if your construction is completed within a period of 5 years. If not, whatever deduction you have claimed under section 80C will be added back to your total income and you have to pay tax on it. Next comes the interesting part of a home loan, that is joint loan. Whatever tax benefits I am mentioning through this video is available to both the co-owners. So if you are planning for a home loan, better tie up with your spouse or your father or your brother and enjoy a maximum tax benefits under home loan. Next comes 80EE. This section says about tax benefit on interest component. Maximum benefit you could avail in this section is 50,000 and you must be a first time home buyer. And if you are planning for construction of house property, sorry guys, this section is not applicable to you. And these are the various conditions which you must fulfill to avail this deduction. That is, loan must be sanctioned during 2016-17. If you have taken a loan during this period, you could take this deduction. And the loan amount should be less than 35 lakhs and value of the house should be less than 50 lakhs. And this 50,000 is in addition to the 2 lakhs which I mentioned earlier. And also, you shouldn't have any house property in your name while applying for a loan. Next is 80EEA. So guys, don't get confused about all these sections. IT is all about sections. Our purpose here is only to know what are the tax benefits you could get by availing a home loan. So coming to the point, maximum deduction possible under this section is 1,50,000. This is on interest component. And these are the conditions which you must fulfill to get this deduction. You must be a first time home buyer and you shouldn't possess any house property in your name at the time of availing loan, and the loan must be sanctioned between 2019 to March 2020, and for the well-being of the people, government has extended this till 2021, that is till March 2021. So if you are planning for a home loan, better make use of this and get this as deduction. And value of the house should be less than 45 lakhs. And there also comes in condition like carpet area of your home should be less than 60 square meter in metropolitan cities and it should be less than 90 square meter in other cities. And important thing is, if you are availing this deduction, you cannot avail deduction under the previous section, that is 80EE. So you could claim either 80EE or 80EEA, but not both. Friends, at this junction you will have a doubt like, she is saying interest about in two places, that is under section 24 and in 80 series. What is the difference between two? Under section 24B you can claim deduction up to 2 lakhs, and whatever you are claiming deduction under Chapter 6A is in addition to 2 lakhs. And there are some delicate difference between the two. For claiming 80EE or 80EEA, there is no requirement that you must possess the house property, and only from that year you could claim a deduction. So if a loan is taken in a particular year, for registration purpose it may take a few days or even months or even years. So you could claim immediately in 80EE or 80EEA. But under 24B, as I have mentioned earlier, only when you own the property you can claim interest as deduction. And under 80EE, only if you take loan from an bank or financial institution you could claim it as deduction, where it is not the same in the other case. That is, loan can be from relatives or friends, but it is not possible. No one would give such a huge amount as loan, and many conditions have to be fulfilled to get deduction under 80EE and 80EEA, as I mentioned earlier in my previous slides, and there is no such conditions for claiming deduction under 24B. In 2020, you have two options, either old tax or new tax scheme, and all the benefits I mentioned in this video is only for old tax regime. There is either interest deduction of 2 lakhs or principal deduction of 1,50,000 and 50,000 and 1,50,000 under 80 series. Everything is available only for old tax scheme and there are no restrictions. Whereas in new tax regime, only interest paid on let out property can be claimed as deduction. And after claiming it, if you are getting loss from house property, that loss cannot be set off under any heads. Guys, this is a general idea about how you could make tax planning on a home loan. For detailed views and ideas, you could better visit your personal advisor and get good tax suggestions. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video informative, you could very well share it to your friends. I'll be posting more such informative videos. So, stay tuned to this channel.